Good morning. I'm Mrs. Parent from Bearsy Library, and we're going to make a very unique Valentine craft today. I love you to pieces. So this will be like a stained glass that we can go hang in our window and let the light shine through. There we go. So let's get started on this because we don't need that many things. It's easy to make. So let me show you. We'll angle this down here. So we've got paper. I did that one. I happen to have some gray, but I like to use some colors that will be bright for Valentine's Day. So I might just use the white or the red, and we've got a pink too. And then we got a lot of little pieces of cut up tissue paper in red, pink, and white. So you need a pencil to trace your hand and a marker to write some love note on here, and obviously scissors and just some Scotch tape. So we're gonna fold our piece of paper in half and make it nice and straight and crease it well. We're very good at doing that. All right, so you want to trace your hand so that your thumb and your first finger are right on the crease. All right, so it's right on the crease so that when you open it up, your hands, it'll look like two hands that are attached. Okay, so this part is going to be the heart. So you want to make it so it goes around, and then you go around all your fingers. You don't have to cut them out perfectly. You just want the general shape of your fingers. And then you're going to finish off your hand at the bottom when you take your hand off. So here I traced my hand, and then you're just going to go around to connect it where your wrist was. Okay? So then we're just going to cut this out, and you'll see when we open it up that it makes a nice heart. So that goes around the thumb. And like I said, you don't want to cut in and out of your fingers where your knuckles are. Just go ahead and cut some straight lines. So this will be your handprint in 2021. And we'll see what happens if you want to do this again next year, and you'll see that your hand is grown and grown. It's fun to have a little keepsake like this. So you'll see when we open it up what it's going to look like. And if you can't use scissors yet, have a grown-up with you help you cut this out. Cut out your handprint. And then you can help with putting the tape on and the little pieces of cut up tissue paper. So I'm right at the little pinky, going around and then around the bottom where our wrist was. All right, we'll move those pieces away, and you'll see when we open this up, we have a heart. Isn't that pretty? So look at that. So we had traced our hand, and now we have a heart. So what we're going to do now is put tape all the way across. So we got some clear tape, or if you had packing tape, that might even be better because it'd be a thicker piece. And we're going to just put it across here. And you got to be careful because it's going to want to stick to the table underneath. So let's try that again. I'll put this one a little lower. And a longer piece for the top. And try not to press it too hard onto the counter, but it will probably stick, and we'll just have to pull it off. But if somebody's there to help you, maybe you can even do this a little differently so it won't stick to the table. And so this will make a real pretty looking stained glass. So just press it around the edges, and then you'll have to pull it up gently off the table. comes right off. There we go. So then we have all of these little pieces of tissue paper that we cut out in little squares or little shapes, and so then you're going to put them all on here to cover up the sticky part of the tape. See how easy this is? And it doesn't matter if you go over the edges, that's all right. Just try to mix them up, or you can do all the same color if you wanted. So I've got some red and pink, and you can also choose different colors of tissue paper if you had different colors at home to use. Then we got to think of a message. Since these are all pieces of tissue paper, on the other one that I have finished already, I wrote, "I love you to pieces." So here we are. We almost have this filled up. Here's another piece of pink. I think I'll put this one over here. How about some white on the edge over here? Well, this is going beautifully. And I would pat them down so they stick to that tape. Look at that. Look at how pretty that came out. If we put that in a window, it is going to look so nice. So you can write "I love you" on here too, just like I did. Or you can make a heart instead of writing out love. I love you. And you can do it in whatever color you want of ink. I love you to pieces. There we go. So look at how easy that craft is. It's kind of unusual to make for a Valentine, and it's a very pretty keepsake too. So I hope you enjoyed making that with me. And you can put it up in your window to make it look like a pretty stained glass piece. So you take care, you have a fun week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.